Well, we have that quote-unquote leaked video of congratulating the governor of Pennsylvania. So, could be that. They have a real challenge here because the party has very clearly become what? The party of the bi-coastal elites. It's the people who, their biggest problem is the signal of the Wi-Fi in their local Starbucks. That's who runs the Democrat Party. It's not the party of the working class. It's not the party of minorities anymore. It's the white, rich, bi-coastal elite. And the fact is that has to be balanced by the second, the Veep nominee. And if they're picking Shapiro, it's just reinforcing this, elitist attitude and the new Democrat Party. I mean, that's why the choice of J.D. Vance was so brilliant from President Trump. This is a guy who grew up in the working class, who was a Marine, who understands how, the Uniparty has betrayed the working class and minorities in the last 50 years. So, I'm not going to give advice to the Democrats live on Newsmax. But right now, it looks like the choice is just going to reinforce this negative image they have of being the party of the elite.
And that's a great point. And, Pennsylvania is going to be so huge in the upcoming election. But, to Governor Shapiro, if it's, in fact, he is going to be the VP, does it move the needle in Pennsylvania? But also, is there an appeal, Doctor, to the rest of the country? Does Governor Shapiro, is he going to make any difference to the rest of America? Like you say, J.D. Vance appeals to that working class. What does Governor Shapiro bring?
This is a really interesting question, and I'm glad you asked it because, look, you, me, all of our viewers on Newsmax, we're freaks. We're political junkies. We love this stuff, right? And if somebody like me has no name recognition of this individual, if Josh Shapiro wasn't on my radar screen prior to this leaked video, then what effect is he going to have nationally? This is a person with basically zero name recognition. I was speaking to a very active YouTuber from Pennsylvania at the weekend, and he said, even in Pennsylvania, there's very little name recognition for this individual. So it kind of beggars belief that they think this will move the needle anywhere, even in Pennsylvania. Look, my title in the White House was strategist. And I tell people, I'm not joking here, I can tell you the strategy of North Korea, ISIS, Russia, Iran. That's my job, right? I can't tell you the strategy of the Democrats because I can't channel lunatic, okay? They're just not logical. So why are you picking a guy from an important state who doesn't even have name recognition in the state? I just don't get it.
That's such a great point. And we're hearing so many alarm bells surrounding him. When you have Senator John Fetterman coming out and telling the Harris campaign, do not pick my governor. That's not a smart move. And then we just had Congressman Huizenga talking about the issue in the Arab community in Michigan and then Minnesota as well. And you're not going to get a lot of votes from those huge battleground states if you pick him. So I feel like there's a bigger gamble for her to go this route, right?
Yeah. No, absolutely. And let's just broaden the aperture and go geostrategic for a second. Look at the markets. Trillions lost in the last 72 hours, whether it's a Hang Seng, whether it's the Nikkei. Well, that's not a complaint about my former boss. That's a worry about the American economy.
Right.
It's a very unsubtle message. Hey, we don't trust Biden. We don't think the Fed's taken the right steps. And we don't think that his replacement, this selected nominee, because no American voted for her to be the nominee, she's been selected. The markets around the world are saying, hang on, this Kamala is not going to fix things for us. So forget about Josh Shapiro. The world has just voted a big negative on her candidacy with this ripple through the stock market.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Dr. Gorka, love having you on this morning. Thanks so much. Appreciate it always.
God bless. Thank you, guys. Have a great day.
You too.